anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe
too much can be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs, pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs, pipe bombs.
Hey, this match was about 50 minutes long, so I hope you guys don't mind that I sped it up. So, hooray for Cablevision. My internet's out. Okay, Mask of Avacyn. It's not bad. Fucking Cablevision, man. Now, okay, it may sound a little weird, but when you're playing a match against your opponent, I don't like to give away. Oh, let's see what he's got. Oh, Burning Vengeance. Yay. But no mana, which means that I can now kind of watch the situation go. Oh, he just drew one. Fantastic. But I don't like to give away my colors beforehand. Giving away your colors quickly could lead to your opponent changing his strategy, which is always gay. I could do a couple things here. Now, here's something that I just want you to take a quick look at. I left 2 swamps open. That is so blatant of the card I have in my hand, which is Victim of Night. Don't do things like that. Sometimes I forget, but just avoid being obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your opponent can kind of tell what you're doing, that also will change the game. It's like in poker. You can tell when a guy is nervous. He's got plenty of mana, but no Burning Vengeance, so I'm happy about that. Like, if a guy leaves a certain amount of mana open, green-white deck, you know, let's say he's got 3 mana, 2 white and a green, leaves a green open, chances are he's got a Ranger's Guile. If you're playing and then he taps, but then untaps and leaves 3 mana open, chances are he's got a Rebuke. It's little things like that you gotta keep track of. So, you know, that's a very large hexproof creature. Very large. And I can't do shit about it. Except play multiple things at once. And flip it. But, those are just like 2 little things there that kind of tip you off. You could also use that in your favor, though. Like, if you're playing white-green, you may want to leave, you know, a green mana open. Not instead of playing something. I mean, like, if you have something, you might want to keep... I mean, if you don't have anything, but, like, you act like... You know, just, like, trying to act like you do have something. I know that sounds weird. Okay, so... I got a couple options here. I'm just going to go in for an attack. Hope he blocks with the waif, and then use the tribute to make him sack some, and regardless of what he sacks, I gain 4 life, which is always good. And not allowing him to flip his werewolf yet, until he chooses to. Well, I don't think he's in really much of a position, okay. But I don't think he's in much of a position to not be flipping his werewolf, okay. Well, he didn't. I'm going to play that, and then take his 6/4. I'm not going to argue with taking a guy's 6/4. And then go in, but only with his own creature. So if he wants to take damage, let it be his own. I never have an issue with that. And it's going to flip when he gets it back, so it's just going to be a little ugly 3-2 piece of crap. Can't argue with that logic. It's all about, You know, when I used to play poker, I could tell what I could beat you without having to look at my hand. And, because you're able to read people online, you might think it's a little more difficult, but it's really not. It's practically the same game, if you think about it. Because, you know, your opponent, like right now my opponent's telling me he has nothing. You know, the fact that he's using his... Hold up. Okay, so I'm back, and, by using his, you know, by using his, silent departures on my, skirt dag thing, it's basically saying to me that he's got nothing. I want to leave that bird around, because that bird's the only thing I can kill, which is good. Now, why he's not sending in, why he didn't put the mask on his, on his invisible stalker and attack, not 100% about that. I mean, double blocking, I think, would have done the same job as not double blocking. I think he's going to keep, though, the Skarsdag and just keep bouncing it back to my hand. He's got no cards in hand. He's got absolutely nothing. He's, you know, text message. Sorry. I should be talking about this, right? Well, it's basically the same process over and over and over. It's me waiting for him to do some things that I can do things. Okay, let me just text message a moment, because you know how important text messaging is in today's world. La -di -da -dun -dun. Okay, it's sent. I'm a slow typer, I'll admit. Okay, now I'm just kind of screwing around. He can't really kill me. That'd be stupid. Oh, I'm gonna love doing this. Remember, kids, always check your opponent's graveyard. He's gonna block here, right? Thinking that I have no creatures to tap. Why would I ever attack with all this stuff, right? And I guess he completely forgot that I have a Moan in the Unhallowed in my side graveyard. I mean, can't bring cards from the sideboard. There was only one card they printed that could do that, and that was in beta a long, long time ago. Sorry, another text message, but I mean, you guys could pretty much figure out what's going on your own, right? Okay, good. I'll wait till the next match then, so I'm pretty much just beating them into oblivion. Okay, so it's the next round. Had nothing to really sideboard, not much at least. Not really a huge fan of his deck. Got myself an Ironsmith. Oh yeah, loving the Ironsmith. And he plays Forbidden Alchemy. Hey, if he wants to play Forbidden Alchemy on his own, Okay, so he basically told me with that. Now, remember, we're trying to read people here. So, if he, with Forbidden Alchemy, gets rid of 2 islands, what does that mean? It means that he has at least 2 islands in his hand. So let's take out 4 cards from his hand, right? And let's say he's running now with, what has he got, 5? So let's say he's got 2 mana in hand. Or 4 mana is the amount that he needs in order to successfully do things with his deck. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm confused, scared, you know, going through the 5 stages of denial, which is not a river in Utah. I just found that out. Okay. So he needs to draw. He's looking for a Burning Vengeance. I guess he only drafted 1, which is pretty stupid in a Burning Vengeance deck, buddy. Now that he drew, let's make him discard. Now that he got his mana. So I should have made him discard about 20 seconds ago, but it wouldn't let me. Don't know why. Now I'll make him... Oh, still won't let me. Ooh, Blasphemous Act. What can I do with Blasphemous Act? He got rid of 2 creatures. That's really interesting. Now what sucks about this is that I thought that since I control said creature, that I would get to draw a card, but apparently it doesn't work that way. No one gets to draw a card. Yay! I'm like reading the card, I'm like, wait, how does this work again? But that sucked. That sucked balls. He gets to draw all he wants. Okay, Storm Guys, or whatever the fuck that thing is. Either way, it's a waste of time. He's got... The only thing I'm worried about in his graveyard is... yeah, let's just wipe the board, start off fresh. No? Okay. I really don't want to just use my burn at the moment. He doesn't have many cards in hand, so... Not worried about that. Let's flip some vampires. I mean, werewolves. Whatever the fuck they are. You know what the fuck they are. I don't have to fucking tell you this shit. Either way. Okay, some werewolves were flipped. I can go in for 8 next turn, which would be nice if it worked out that way, but usually when people attack in this situation, they're not worried about being attacked. The chances are, yeah, he's going to bounce it. That was really the one card I was worried about in his graveyard, though, so that's not too bad. It's going for 3. And the race is on, folks, and Iron Fang is in the lead, followed by Rakish Hair, followed by Blasphemous Act, followed by I Hate My Wife. So, it's just, this is... Okay, that card's getting a little annoying. It's large and unruly. Doesn't play by the rules. Should have played that before, you know, just to screw with me. What's he doing? Makeshift Mauler? Now might be the time for that Blasphemous Act. Yeah, let's do that. And hey, it gives me enough mana to play my 1/5 with Defender. That card's so insane. Okay, that's not good. Neither is that. Okay, so he automatically wins. Hurrah, hooray for him. Good. On to the next game. I wasn't drawing anything of worth anyway. I have nothing in sideboard that I care about. I do actually, yeah, Ancient Grudge could be kind of useful, given that he has a, Invisible Stalker and a, another thing that works with that thing. So, Butcher's Cleaver. That's the word I was looking for. Thanks, you assholes, for helping me out. So stuff is getting done. Now, let's see what he's got going on here. All those things annoy me, but only one of those things, you know, only one of those things really, really super annoys me. Now, kids, always remember to read your cards. I completely forgot. I never actually read that blue uncommon that he has in his hand. Regardless of that fact, let's make him discard some more cards. Always fun. Especially when he has no mana. No mana means he's discarding good stuff. Or at least it means that he's not flooded and he's discarding just mana. Well, I'm glad I got rid of that, at least. Okay, that was pointless. Crazed Neonate, or yeah, that's a slightly better choice there. Notice that tell again, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. He has a Guy's Flame in his hand. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, I did that on purpose. I didn't want to double Guy's Flame my High Priest. During the game, I actually remember thinking that. So now what are you gonna do? One blue, one red, one red. Okay. Now, what that card essentially does is that brings back any card exiled with flashback to your hand. Which means that me exiling that card from his hand did absolutely nothing but waste time. Oh, what a great card for him to play. So easy for me to kill. And he loses life, and I gain life. What a fantastic combo. Gotta give myself a lot of credit for that. So he could bounce all the crap he wants. He's gonna be taking damage. Except I have really nothing in hand, and... Riot Devils? Who puts that in their deck? Like, let's be honest. Yeah, take that 1 damage and I gain 1 life. Oh no. This isn't good. Maybe I should destroy his mask. It's not worth it yet. Let me use the element of surprise. And by element of surprise, I mean he won't be very surprised when I use it. Oh, I wonder what I'm drawing. Huh. It's a Falconwrath Noble. That's rather interesting. God, this is frustrating. Oh no, my guy can't attack. Oh no, your guy is hexproof. Oh no, I just destroyed your artifact. I was saving that for the Butcher's Cleaver, but some things are more important. Bring back the Brainweevil and force him to discard the last card in his hand, which is something that I forgot. I probably already know what it is, but I forgot what it is, so shit happens. A discard spell may have been rather useful right there. Yeah, now you want to play the discard spell? Like, come on. Terror. Whatever your name is. I'm getting a text message, you know how these work. Huh. Really? A Falconwrath Noble? How interesting. Okay, so stuff is happening, stuff's going on. Good, a Ricochet. Just what I needed. Now, what am I going to bring back using my little Glue Callers champ? I guess a 1/5 doesn't hurt. God, this is like worse than a fault. This is worse than a prodigal sorcerer. It's death by pinging him over and over and over. Oh shit, my Falconwrath Noble got bigger. That's pretty badass. I forgot it's a vampire and works with Ricochet. I don't think he really had. I mean, what is he looking for? Oh yeah, for some reason my exile cards are not working well. I'm like still checking that he's there. Another text message. Oh yeah, stuff is happening, things going down, he's being slowly pinged to death, and he finally got his Burning Vengeance. About 85 turns too late, but hey, 85 turns is better than no turns, right? No, that's a complete lie. It's a fallacy. I think he's dead regardless. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really do math. Never my strong suit. Yet I could play poker and I